Plunger in one hand.
Yes! You know you can't just like, you know how things are in water. You're gonna like get the knife on it and push and it's gonna like whoop. Hi everyone, I'm Rebekah.
I'm Ciera. I'm gonna be reading stories. This one's a little bit of a longer one. You ready?
Yes.
Today I effed up by clogging my new friend's toilet and possibly messing it up.
Oh gosh. New friend or your friend's new house?
New friend.
Embarrassing.
I, 19 female, was hanging out with my new friend, Macy,
Tragic.
18 female, at her house. We have a college art class together where we meet on Tuesdays to critique homework we did over the weekend, then get new homework on Thursday and repeat. This time we had to draw peppers. I didn't want to buy peppers I wasn't going to use, so I went to her house to do the assignment. Her boyfriend, Jay, around 22 male, I think, was also there. Quick note, I'm really bad at writing, so I originally talked this whole story into a notes app and used ChatGPT to help format it.
Beautiful.
The story itself is mine.
Beautiful.
We were just sitting, talking, working on the assignment. At some point, I asked Macy specifically which bathroom would be best for pooping. She kind of giggled and was like, all of them, I guess, and pointed me to one.
Okay, so this isn't that embarrassing. If you feel comfortable enough to be like, got a deuce, which one? They know the situation, what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, they know what's about to go down. I go in, do my business, and it was a large situation. I thought about asking her for a plastic knife, but I was like, no, that's embarrassing. I'll just deal with it if it doesn't go down. A plastic knife, Rebekah.
That is disgusting.
I've never heard of someone doing that until I read this.
Have you never heard the Reddit poop knife story?
No.
I'm gonna have to find that for you.
No, I haven't.
Oh, poop knives. Apparently poop knives are a thing.
No. I didn't want to learn this today.
I know. But this isn't even a poop knife situation. It's like
thought of.
Hey, just bring me a plastic knife. Hey, my poop is ginormous. I'm gonna need
Could you imagine?
I'm gonna need scissors. You know, this is like an operation situation. I'm gonna need a nurse.
Get me some
A
anesthetic.
scalpel. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting. And the thought of having to like,
I couldn't cut up my own poop.
I feel blessed to have nice sized poops, which is such an odd thing to feel blessed over. I cannot imagine having to frequently
Chop it up.
chop up a poop, like fishing around in the toilet. How do you hold it still?
Plunger in one hand.
Yes. You know you can't just like, you know how things are in water. You're gonna like get the knife on it and push and it's gonna like whoop.
It's like a snake.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
So, thought about the plastic knife, but decided no. Just deal with it if it doesn't go down. I flush. It clogs immediately, like instantly. No warning. So I pull out my phone and call her.
What size poop? Because it doesn't sound like it's so much poop. It's not the quantity.
It sounds like
and it's not like,
well, if you're thinking
so much toilet paper.
If you're thinking I need a plastic knife, it's got to be big.
That immediately when it hits the whole of the toilet, it's like, and it's a cork. Immediately.
Yeah.
Like, how big is the hole of a toilet?
Maybe it like folded.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Poop physics.
But then I don't think she would have been pre-concerned.
True.
Can never anticipate the fold. I firmly believed that everybody should have a plunger next to their toilet. Don't make your company have to search you out and hang their head in shame.
Yeah.
Asking for a plunger. Keep the plunger by the toilet. Be considerate of company.
Mm-hmm. So I pull out my phone and call her. I'm like, Macy, can you bring me a plunger? She goes in this quiet, kind of confused voice, a plunger for what? I'm like,
What do you mean for what?
She goes, did you clog the toilet?
Ooh.
I said, maybe.
Okay, your friend says, which bathroom is the best
for pooping?
For pooping. And then she calls you and says, I need a plunger. And you say, for what? Did you clog the toilet? No, I clogged the shower.
No, too soon.
Which apparently is a thing. Maybe this girl needs to shower poop.
Maybe that's why people go in the shower.
This big, you need to stomp it down the drain. Is that why? Are those the people who are just like, they can't go the poop knife route, so they're like, I'm just going to do it in the shower drain. I'm going to force it down there. I just want to know. This is going back to the poop shower. When was their first shower poop? So, did their parents teach them, or did they just one day come up with it? They're just, you know what would save me some time?
Just all in one.
If I just pooped in the shower.
Well,
this is genius.
One-stop shop.
Did it happen on accident one time? And they were like, this is great. Convenience.
You have to have a certain type of drain for that, though.
Yeah, it's called a toilet.
Well, I mean, clearly there's issues with that, too.
Well, we've gotten off track. I just still not recovered from pooping in the shower. And here we are with the poop knife.
She's like, how did you do that? Not mad, just like genuinely in disbelief.
Has this person never clogged a toilet before? How did you do that?
She comes over to the door like, what happened? And I'm like, it's clogged. Don't come in.
What do you mean? Why is this person just so flabbergasted that
maybe it's a family of abnormally small poops?
Well, it's a good thing she didn't ask for a knife. She's not even ever heard of using a plunger. Does she have a plunger?
She tells me she's not sure if they even have a plunger.
Blessed.
Unless
these are diarrhea people.
Oh, well.
Blessed. But I feel like you could still use
too much toilet paper
and get clogs. Always have a plunger and always keep it next to the toilet.
Right next to your poop knife.
Just have a box of disposable knives under your counter.
When someone asks about it.
Or like a little basket on the back of the toilet.
Poop knives. It's just labeled beautifully. I'm like, every household should have one. What do you mean you don't have one? And she says, this has never happened before. I'm just standing there like, what? I ask if I can go ask her mom, and she's like, no, she'll go ask. She goes upstairs, and later I find out her mom didn't know where a plunger would be, so she had to call her dad. She's 18.
So?
Well, clearly
I had used a plunger much earlier than 18, or at least knew what one was. I just want to say, you are living a sweet life if you've never experienced the moment when you flush and that water just starts slowly rising.
The pit in your stomach that just
and you're
drops.
Like,
oh, don't go over.
Please. That's a charmed life.
She calls him like, Dad, do we have a plunger? And he's like, what happened? And she goes, I don't want to talk about it right now, which was really nice of her, especially because she's told me her parents are really judgmental.
Oh my gosh. So judgmental, you don't even get a plunger. You have to live in the shame of clogging.
You have to look at it every
Maybe
time.
They are a poop knife family. She asked for the wrong utensil.
Maybe they are.
Or I feel like the girl then would have been like, why didn't you just ask for the poop knife?
Yeah. That's probably true. She comes back with the flimsiest plunger I have ever seen. It had never been used before and was literally covered in dust. I try to fix it and nothing is working. I'm in there Googling videos on how to unclog a toilet, getting more panicked by the second.
Gosh, I would be, first of all, it's pretty embarrassing. Everybody poops. I thought everybody has clogged a toilet at some point in their life.
Apparently not.
Apparently I'm wrong. This is a whole family of non-cloggers. It's already embarrassing to have to ask at somebody else's house, like, I need a plunger. Do you have a plunger?
That's why you just keep it next to the toilet.
Yeah, it's already embarrassing. But then to just, everybody is just astounded. Like, the town crier is telling everyone.
Yes.
Does anybody have a plunger? And everybody's like, oh, what is this new fandangled thing I've never heard of? And we're so judgmental. You will forever be the poop girl. It's just become this outrageous thing. She's about to just like have a nervous breakdown and cry in the bathroom, trying to figure out how to
over a clogged toilet.
At this point, I can't believe she's not just like plunged her hand down in there and just started like mashing. Gosh, I mean, they are putting her through the ringer. She would have been better off just to be like, oops, and leave.
Be like, I gotta go.
Nothing.
My mom called. I gotta.
Then they might think it's the girl's boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, true.
I hope that he's not a toilet clogger. If they're this judgmental and unprepared. This poor guy is observing the whole situation like, geez, I'm never pooping in this house.
He's like, I gotta get out of here.
He's like, I brought my poop knife. Don't worry.
You know, I got this thing on me.
Knife.
After like 15 minutes, it still isn't working. Jay offers to go to Walmart. I'm sending him links of better plungers from Walmart. And we even considered getting one of those snake things, but they only had ones for sinks, not toilets. So the plan was just to get a better plunger. I gave him my debit card, so I'd be paying for it. And when he went to Walmart and got the one I picked. He comes back, I use the new plunger, and it takes literally 3 minutes to fix it. But the toilet is still flushing slow.
Wowza. Well, that's just going to have to like degrade after.
It's gonna have to naturally break down. Yeah. Macy and Jay both use the bathroom after, and she tells me it's flushing way slower than it ever has before.
Oh, heaven forbid. Time to replumb the entire house.
She said they got the toilet in like 2023, and I'm just standing there like, oh my God, I ruined it. She tells me her dad is going to look at it in the morning. I go home, and I'm just sitting there like,
what is he going to do? He's never even heard of a plunger.
Clearly, he didn't buy the right kind of toilet plunger.
A plunger. Never. Apparently. And he's going to look at the toilet in the morning and fix it.
I go home and I'm just sitting there like, did I break their toilet? I forgot to take the plunger home, so she's giving it to me later since I bought it.
Totally gift them the plunger.
Yes, be like, you need something better. I stayed up until like 3 a.m., tossing and turning, feeling horrible and stressing about seeing her in class the next day. She's one of my first friends in this small town, and it's hard finding people I click with here. So I really didn't want this to be my first impression.
No. So, okay. The pooper is not the problem.
That's true.
Story. She's not the weird one. There's no shame in this.
Everyone poops.
If she had asked for a poop knife, that might be different, but she didn't call that in. But even if this girl decides to like spread it throughout the school, tell people, oh my God, can you believe she clogged the toilet? She needed a plunger. Oh my gosh, have you ever? Literally everyone else is going to be like, yeah. What do you mean you've not had a plunger?
You never clogged a toilet.
All this girl has to do is just act like you're the crazy one.
Yeah. I specifically asked you which was a good one to poop in.
Yeah. Well, it's not that one now. That is strictly a pee bathroom.
She says, now I just have to go to class and see if everything is normal or if I'm known as the girl who broke her toilet.
You know. Everything is normal. You're known as the normal person who clogged a toilet and needed a plunger in a household of blessed poopers.
This one's from Today I Effed Up. Today I effed up by accidentally becoming the other woman and falling naked in front of his girlfriend. So I, 23 female, matched with this guy, Ryan, 26 male on Hinge. Normal, nothing weird. We talk for a few days. He's funny, a little flirty, not over the top. He invites me over. I hesitate for like 2 seconds, then say yes because I make great decisions, clearly. I get there, place is clean, smells good. No obvious red flags. We're talking, laughing. One thing leads to another. We end up in his bed. At this point, I'm fully under the impression this man is single, like nothing about him screamed otherwise. Fast forward a bit, and we're just there tangled up talking nonsense. I'm half under the blanket, life is whatever. Then I hear the front door open. Not a knock, not a, hey, I'm here text, just keys, unlocking. My stomach drops. I look at him and go, are you expecting someone? And his face just drains and he goes, wait, what? Before I can process this girl walks into the room and just stops and looks at both of us, and literally time pauses. I'm sitting there, barely covered. He looks like he's about to evaporate, and she just goes, who is this?
That's all she does?
That's all she says. Who is this? I panic instantly and start scrambling to get up because I want out. Grabbing the sheet, trying to wrap myself like some emergency burrito. He's talking, saying both our names, like that's gonna fix anything. Babe, wait, I can explain.
Which one's babe?
Well,
which one's babe?
Babe, news to me. She should have known if the place was super clean and smelled nice.
True. He's so stupid.
I'm trying to get off the bed fast, and my foot gets fully caught in the sheet, and instead of leaving like a normal person, I just fall face first, completely naked onto the floor. Dead silence. I actually wanted to disappear. The girl stares at me for a second and then goes, are you okay?
Good for her. Good for her.
Which somehow makes it worse. Like, why are you being nice? She literally helps me up. I can't even look at her. I'm clutching the sheet for dear life. He's still in the background saying, it's not what it looks like. Which is insane because...
What else would it be?
It's exactly what it looks like. Like,
what? They're naked in bed together. What else could it be?
Oh, it's just inviting no friend over.
What a stupid thing
hanging
to
out.
say.
Don't you do that with all your friends?
It's like, oh, and you think I'm an idiot as well.
Yes. I just keep saying, I didn't know, I swear, like a broken NPC. And she just nods like she believes me more than him, which,
of course.
Fair.
It makes me wonder, because the girlfriend is so calm, this can't be the first time this has happened.
Yeah, or she's like suspected it.
Yeah. Well, also, she's so calm and nice to the girl.
Yeah.
Without having very many facts. Like, you might immediately assume that she knows that he's with someone and be angry at both of them.
Yeah.
It's interesting that she's being so kind to her and just immediately assuming this girl doesn't know that I exist.
I wonder if she like maybe found it on his phone beforehand.
Maybe that's why she came home at it must be a time she doesn't usually come home because he seems so
he's like, what?
Surprised.
Yeah.
Or he's just that stupid, which obviously he's stupid.
He seems like he's an idiot. I grab my clothes as fast as possible, still half wrapped in the sheet because my coordination has left the chat. I'll leave without even properly getting dressed, just survival mode. He texts me later a whole paragraph apology. Blocked immediately.
Yeah, I feel like I would have blocked him before that even.
Yeah, but I still randomly remember the exact moment I ate the floor in front of his girlfriend and feel my soul leave my body all over again.
I bet it felt really good for her though.
Oh yeah.
Which she probably needed in that moment. Like, here this girl is embarrassed.
Yeah. Naked scrambling to get ready and
flailing around on the floor like a fish out of water. I just would be so infuriated for someone to make me the other woman.
Yes.
You shouldn't have to ask when you start dating someone.
Or even talking.
Did she say that they met online?
Yeah, they matched on Hinge and they had been talking for a few days.
On a dating app, you shouldn't have to ask, are you dating someone? Are you already with someone? But I mean, you could ask and they would lie anyway. If he wants to do it, he's going to do it.
Yeah. Top comment says, his girlfriend sounds nice. The person who replied to this person said, extremely nice. I hope she found a better boyfriend.
Yes.
It's from Am I the Jerk? Am I the jerk for refusing to pay for my friend's meal after she ordered the most expensive thing on the menu? My friend Tara, 26 female, has been going through a rough time. Bad breakup, lost her job, struggling financially. I, 27 female, invited her to dinner to cheer her up and said, my treat. We go to a nice but not fancy restaurant. I'm thinking we'll each get an entree and split an appetizer. Tara orders a $45 steak, most expensive item on the menu.
Oh my gosh.
An appetizer, a dessert, and 2 cocktails.
Alcohol too?
Uh-huh. I ordered a $16 pasta. When the bill came, it was $110. I paid for my pasta and said she needs to cover her portion.
Oh boy.
She
is loaded.
She was shocked and said I told her it was my treat.
She did.
She did say it was my treat.
It was her treat.
I said I meant I'd cover a reasonable meal, not the most expensive thing on the menu, plus drinks and dessert. She said I should have specified if there wasn't a limit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She told her it's her treat.
Yes.
So she needs to respect that. Now, if she got there with the girl and the girl starts ordering drinks, at that point, I would say, whoa, like I can't afford to get drinks and everything. So if you want to get drinks, do it, but you have to pay for your drinks.
Yeah.
And dessert or something like that. Like I can't pay for a 3-course meal for you and alcohol.
Yeah.
Like, and the girl who's struggling financially should understand that because she's struggling financially.
Mm-hmm.
To wait until the end of the meal to say, I'm not paying for that.
I would be floored.
That was wrong.
To be fair, I probably wouldn't order all of that.
No, as the person who was invited out and someone's going to treat you, I feel like I always just kind of like, what are you going to get?
Yeah.
To try to see the price of what they're ordering. Yeah. And go from there. I would not ever just go for
$45
so
steak.
Expensive. Even if it's not the most expensive thing on the item, if it's really hefty. And I for sure wouldn't order alcohol. Or, I feel out what she's getting.
Yeah.
If I wanted alcohol and thought she might pay for it, I would ask, can I get a drink?
Yeah.
What do you think about getting drinks tonight? Is that okay? Both of these people should have handled this situation better. But to tell someone, I'll treat you, and then they order whatever they want, which you didn't say no, you never once spoke up, you never said anything, and then they're doing poorly, to wait until the end to be like, I'm not buying. At least if you want to wait until the end, you could at least say, I can get, the appetizer and the entree, but I can't
cover your drinks and dessert.
But she should have spoken up before.
Yes.
She should not have waited.
I agree with you on that.
These are both inconsiderate people.
It's not even over.
Oh, good.
So she said I should have specified there was a limit.
Mm-hmm.
I said, common sense should tell you not to order the priciest items when someone else is paying.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I'm being cheap after offering to treat her. I ended up paying, but I'm really resentful about it. $110 was way more than I planned to spend. She's now telling people I tricked her by saying dinner was on me, then getting mad about the bill, that I made her feel terrible during an already difficult time. But was I supposed to spend $110 when I was thinking 40 max? That's a huge difference.
Yes, because you thought it.
You didn't say it.
You never communicated that. If you're not going to communicate that there is a price limit, and you say, my treat.
Yeah.
That's on you. You invited someone out to
eat. You invited her out.
Treat. No limitations were put. I mean, you would hope the person would be respectful. That would be the nice thing.
But not everyone's going to be.
But not everyone's going to be. I don't know. The girl telling everybody about the situation is probably not telling them, well, I ordered, a $45
right.
steak.
She's probably not telling them.
And drinks. And, I went for it. I treated myself.
You certainly did.
She's trying to make it sound like she said my treat, and when we got done, she wouldn't pay for me.
Yeah.
Which also stinks.
Make sure you're communicating. If you've got a price limit. The top comment said, she took advantage of your invitation, but your treat means your treat. You should have spoken up as she ordered.
Yeah.
From the subreddit, Silly Confession. I slipped and fell on a treadmill and farted on my way down.
Oh no. Oh, I'm guessing she's at the gym.
Yes.
I feel like farting at the gym is like everyone's worst nightmare.
This didn't happen too recently, but I just got a photo memory in my Google Photos and saw a picture of me crying and sweating in the gym bathroom and decided to share my story here.
I guess it's just this generation.
You gotta share it with your friends, I guess.
So you take a picture of yourself crying in the bathroom.
So before I canceled my gym membership last year, one of the last sessions I had, I was finishing up some cardio. I normally do an inclined walk, but I wanted to do a run this time. Well, I overestimated how fast I could run. I have slight knock knees along with being slightly pigeon-toed. I started running and tripped over my own foot, and I was chucked right toward the wall. Before I landed in front of the wall, I let out a huge fart, like one that could clear a room.
Like a sound effect?
I fartled.
Like hitting, I just imagine like on impact of the fart and it just being like a sound effect.
Reverberating. Needless to say, the next time I went, I had a hoodie on and kept my head down, then canceled my membership. Pro tip, do not try something new in your coffee before a workout.
They canceled their membership?
Yes!
I feel like that's extreme.
That's it. That's the story.
I feel like there must be a lot of farting at gyms. All the protein.
Oh,
people have their headphones in.
You know people are letting it rip left. You think they're squatting and not tooting?
Yeah. I feel like you could just go, the next few times you go to different times so different people are there. They'll forget because someone else is going to do it at some point. And then go back.
I mean, that's like a butt sweat. It's going to happen. We're going to do this one. It's an off my chest. My brother is angry that I'm not going to his expensive destination wedding, but I think him and his fiancée are being selfish. I'm sick and tired of how my brother and his fiancée are acting over their wedding. I told them off, and maybe it makes me an a-hole. They are having the wedding on a cruise ship. Everything wedding related, the ceremony, reception, all of it will be held on the ship during the cruise. The cruise is 8 days, 7 nights, with flying in the day before and flying back the day after. It will be a total of 10 days. When I added it up, the cost of the cruise, the flights, the hotel, etc., will be at least £3,000 for one person. This is not even including a gift, and everything in their registry is expensive. I believe that it's selfish to expect people to take 10 days out of their lives to endure a long flight and spend thousands of pounds for a wedding, all with less than 1 year of notice.
The thing with destination weddings is you have to be okay with the fact that a lot of people may not go.
Unless you were paying for it?
Unless you're paying for it. Which I get wanting to do a destination wedding. Maybe you want a smaller wedding anyway. You know not everybody's going to go.
Yeah.
I hope that's not also like their honeymoon. Can you imagine getting married and then you have to be there with all your friends and family for the honeymoon on a cruise for that many days? And it's also a really long cruise.
Yeah. 8 days, 7 nights.
And $3,000. That's a lot
per person
for people to spend. Now, I don't know if she was supposed to be in the wedding or not. She doesn't
say anything, no.
Because that would be even, then she'd have to have like a bridesmaid's dress. And I don't know that I would tell them off. Because she said she told them off at the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the end of the story?
Mm-mm.
Okay, finish the story.
No one, including me, is saying that they can't have their wedding on a cruise. They can get married wherever they want, but it's incredibly self-centered to get angry at anyone who isn't attending. If you decide to get married across the ocean instead of locally, you can't get upset at people who aren't coming to the wedding. But my brother and his fiancée are throwing endless tantrums about it, and they are getting on some people's nerves.
Yeah.
I don't need any advice on what to do. I've already told my brother how selfish they are both being, and I am not going to change my mind about attending or apologize for calling them out. But I needed to gripe somewhere because I'm so tired of how my brother and his fiancée won't stop being angry, and trying to guilt people who say they won't be attending. This is my anonymous rant. I'm not sure if everyone will agree with me, but that's their prerogative. I'm just tired of it.
I don't blame them.
Anonymous sounds very tired.
Something happens to some people when they get married.
I think it's a control thing.
And the entitlement, there's like an entitlement switch that flips when they're planning their wedding.
Because it's their day.
Yes, it is. It's their day. Everything should be about them, which it is your day. It should be about you within reason. And yeah, I mean, I think she said it all really well, that they can't be upset if
you don't have a right to be
planning this and they discover that enough people are not going to be there and they're getting upset about it, then they need to change their plans.
Yeah.
Make the cruise could be their honeymoon.
Yeah.
They can spend that money. They should not be getting angry and upset and throwing fits. And
no.
$3,000 is a lot of money for people to spend on something like that.
Mm-hmm. And then to take the time off of work.
Because they're expecting gifts. They're
exactly.
expecting
And then
gifts.
they said that everything on their registry is expensive.
Yeah. Like some people expect way too much out of people at their wedding. The price of the gift, the price of the travel, taking off of work.
Mm-hmm. They don't have, I feel like they don't have
and
right.
They throw a fit if people went but didn't bring a gift.
Oh,
that would be
at that point it would be like, you can either have me at your wedding or you can have a gift. That's it.
They can just have a gift. I wouldn't spend $3,000.
I mean, fair.
To go on a cruise with a whole bunch of people at a wedding.
Mm-mm. Nothing about that sounds fun.
No.
Our next one is from Am I the Jerk? Am I the jerk for telling my roommate's girlfriend that he has been lying about his job title for the entire time they've been dating? My roommate Corey and I have lived together for about 2 years. He's a good roommate. We get along fine. I have no real complaints about him as a person. He works at a tech company in a mid-level operations role, which is completely normal and respectable. The problem is that somewhere in the early stages of dating his current girlfriend, Maya, he introduced himself as a product lead and has been maintaining that version of himself ever since. I know this because I was present at the party where they met and heard him say it in real time. Maya came over for dinner about 3 weeks ago while Corey was stuck in traffic and running late. We were having a genuinely nice conversation and she brought up his job, mentioned she had been looking up what product leads actually do because she wanted to understand his work better.
Good, that's nice.
And said something specific about the salary range she had found online.
Girl was real excited.
She seemed really proud of him. The number she mentioned was about $40,000 above what I know Corey actually makes because he and I discussed finances openly when we first moved in together to figure out how to split shared expenses fairly. I did not plan what happened next, and I've replayed it many times since. I didn't explicitly out him. What I did was go quiet in a way that was apparently very loud. Maya looked at me and said, "Wait, is something wrong?" And I said, genuinely, trying to recover, "No, I just didn't realize you two had talked so much about work stuff." She is smart. She stared at me for about 4 seconds and then said, "He's not actually a product lead, is he?" It was not a question.
She caught on to that quick.
Yeah. She had to have had some suspicions.
Maybe she was Googling because she was like, this guy doesn't seem like he's capable.
Poor Corey.
I don't think he's the lead of anything.
I said I thought that was probably a conversation she should have with Corey. Yeah. Corey came home 20 minutes later to a very different atmosphere than he was expecting. He and I have barely spoken since. He said I had no right to insert myself into his relationship with my weird, guilty face. Maya and he are apparently still together, but things are rocky. 3 people have told me I should have just let it go. But here's my humble opinion. He didn't actually say.
No, he was just seemed to be kind of like taken off guard by the comment.
And she guessed that on her own.
Yeah. I don't think he did anything wrong.
No.
I mean, he
clearly she's just not stupid,
spiteful or anything. I mean, and even so, is it really wrong to tell the truth?
He didn't even tell the truth because he
did say he's not a product lead or whatever the position was called.
Yeah.
Is it wrong to tell the truth? And how long is this guy going to get away with?
See, I have a theory that she got curious.
Mm-hmm.
She probably found his LinkedIn. If he's working at a tech company,
Yeah.
I can guarantee you this man has a LinkedIn. And it's going to probably say what his role is. And I'm wondering if she maybe brought that up to his roommate to figure out for sure.
Test the water.
But could you imagine, when would he tell her?
I don't. That's why it needed to happen right away when they started actually finding an item.
Because how long would he have kept this up?
Or even like as soon as it went past that evening that they met.
Yeah.
During texts, he could have just texted her about it.
Yeah. How do you trust him though?
It's so much worse for her to find out this way.
Well, in my humble opinion, the OP is not the jerk.
No, I don't think he's a jerk.
At all.
Ciera's reading the OG poop knife story.
Yes, it's a change of plans, but Rebekah feels that I need to read this. The title of it is also just The Poop Knife. Family poops big. Maybe it's genetic, maybe it's our diet, but everyone burns giant logs of crap. If anyone has laid a mega poop, you know that sometimes it won't flush. It across the whole bottom of the bowl, and the vortex of draining water merely gives it a spin as it mocks you.
That one family needs to read this.
They do. I want this to just like show up in one of their emails. Growing up, this was a common enough occurrence that our family had a poop knife. It was a... It was a rusty old kitchen knife that hung on a nail in the laundry room, only to be used for that purpose. It was normal to walk through the hallway and have someone call out, "Hey, can you get me the poop knife?" I thought it was standard kit. You have your plunger, your toilet brush, and your poop knife. Fast forward to 22.
Imagine getting that as like a wedding gift. Your very own poop knife. He's registering with his fiancée. I didn't see the poop knife anymore. I'd like a new one.
You get gifted. It's like a family heirloom.
Left you in the will.
Forward to 22. It's been a day or two between poops. How? And I'm over at my friend's house. My friend was the local dealer and always had guests over because you can't buy weed without sitting on your butt and sampling it for an hour. I excuse myself and lay a gigantic turd. I look down and see that it's a sideways one. So I crack the door and call out for my friend. He arrives and I ask him for his poop knife. My what?
I just imagine the look on his face like,
he's like, I know I'm high right now, but did you just ask me for a poop knife? Your poop knife, I say. I need to use it, please. WTF is a poop knife. Obviously, he has one, but maybe he calls it by a more delicate name. A fecal cleaver? A dung divider? A guano glade? I explain what it is I want and why I want it. He starts giggling, then laughing. Then lots of people start laughing. The music stopped and everyone heard my pleas through the door. It also turns out that none of them had poop knives. It was just my effed up family with their effed up bowels. I told this to my wife last night, who was amused and horrified at the same time. Turns out that she did not know what a poop knife. You're married to this person.
And you've never discussed a poop knife?
She did not know what a poop knife was and had been using, oh gosh.
I forgot about this.
Had been using the old rusty knife hanging in the utility closet as a basic utility knife. Thankfully, she didn't cook with it, but used it to open Amazon boxes. She will be getting her own utility knife now. How have you never discussed this?
I think I would have questioned a knife hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
When you looked at houses, he wasn't like, oh, this would be a good place for the poop knife. When you dated all that time, how the poop knife was never brought up. He's never called out to her
She's never gone to his family's house, and someone's been,
knife. Maybe they've not been married that long. I guess they could have like gotten married quickly.
Yeah, I feel like that's an important thing to discuss when you get married. Here's an edit. Common question. Why was this not in the bathroom instead of the laundry room? Answer. We only had one poop knife and the laundry room was central to all 3 bathrooms. I have no idea why we didn't have 3 poop knives. All I know is that we didn't. We had the one. Possibly because my father was notoriously cheap about the weirdest things. So yes, we shared our poop knife. This comment is someone telling their own tale. It says, I have heard tales, but this one is for the books. I had a young friend when I was little, and every time the dog took a poop, he had to take a fork and scrape the poop out of the dog's hair. We called it the poop fork. Now I know
what did they call it in The Little Mermaid?
A dingle hopper.
Or dingleberries.
What a fork to scrape it out of your dog's
world. At least they do it as former dog groomers.
True.
I really do appreciate
whenever there's not poop cake to a dog's butt.
Take care of that situation for their dogs.
It's going to be better on your dog anyway. They're not going to be uncomfortable. Now I know of the poop knife and the poop fork. Funny thing about my friend is he fought in the UFC for a brief moment. Every time he would come out to fight, all I could yell was, get the poop fork. Get the poop fork! I remember when I was a medical intern, there was an elderly patient with COPD who was passing from respiratory failure. He was sitting upright, struggling to breathe. He was constipated and trying to go. He said it was right there, but the dog was stuck and wouldn't come out. He asked me if I would give him a spoon so he could try and scoop it out. And the reply to that was, and there you go, the full set. The poop knife, the poop fork, and the poop spoon.
Is this common for people to use spoons? I'm almost afraid to use any utensil to eat at someone's house now. Do they have a poop spoon in their bathroom? It sounds like you just need like a multi-tool, a poop multi-tool for these people. Has a knife, slides out, spoon.
The Swiss knife that you talked about earlier, the Swiss poop knife. Well, I officially know that about poop knives.
I'm glad I got to share that moment with you.
I don't know if I'm going to recover.
This is how I felt last week.
I can recover from stomping it down the drain.
No.
What I can't recover from is having a tool to cut it up because your poop is too big. How do you poop a poop that big? That massive?
I don't know. That's what I was saying before. How big is the hole of the toilet? But, like, I hope you made it this far. We barely did.
That's all from me.
Hopefully you come back. And don't forget to comment and let us know if there are any other classic Reddit stories that we should read.
Yes.
And we'll look them up and read them.
Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff.
All right.
Yeah. Bye.